Welcome to the UR Business Network. I'm Robert Zacon, your host of Business A to Z. Today we're going to talk all about managed IT solutions. My special guest is Dennis Amico, Managing Director of BusinessWays, an international national company headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee. Dennis, it is a delight to have you here.
Thank you, Rob.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for having
joining
me on.
us.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for joining us. So, first of all, BusinessWays, who are you?
Well, first of all, BusinessWays is a provider of managed services, 24/7 by 365 IT services, high availability applications, and disaster recovery support services, as well as telecom solutions. We provide our customers with the highest quality and most cost-effective solutions available in today's industry. Our underlying goal is to help our customers focus on their respective business needs and to allow BusinessWays to deliver appropriate, cost-effective solutions that support their customer requirements.
Fantastic. Now, would you give us a little introduction into the world of managed IT services, please?
Sure, Rob. Managed IT services is the practice of outsourcing day-to-day IT management responsibilities as a strategic method for improving operations while simultaneously cutting expenses.
And I misspoke because really it's managed IT solutions as well as services, isn't it?
Yes, it is correct.
So,
what we're looking to do is manage our services, help the customer on the day-to-day things that they do every day, and without having it in-house, taking it out of house for them.
excellent. Tell us a little bit more, if you would, about BusinessWays, specifically your company's history.
BusinessWays is a subsidiary of Conduit Corporation. We're a 13-year-old technology organization. Its mission is to help small and medium-sized organizations develop and thrive in today's competitive marketplace. BusinessWays, in conjunction with Conduit, has used their extensive expertise and knowledge to develop strategic partnering relationships on behalf of all of our BusinessWays customers.
Excellent. Give us a little insight, if you would. How does BusinessWays help customers, prospective customers, with their IT needs?
Well, Rob, BusinessWays focuses to free our customers from the tedious, time-consuming problems that can plague small and medium-sized companies in the areas of managed IT services. We want our customers to focus on their core business growth and to be free of the complexity of high cost supporting complex and costly services. As our motto indicates, Rob, you don't need one more partner, you need one more partner that does more.
That makes sense. Now, how do you help your customers save money in this arena of IT, managed IT services and solutions?
Well, Rob, your IT infrastructure is the backbone of your business, but managing and maintaining multiple mission-critical systems and applications can strain your resources and potentially become an obstacle in your business growth. Finding and retaining the right people to maintain your IT services is a major growing challenge. Our portfolio encompasses a comprehensive range of managed solutions that are flexible and scalable to meet your evolving needs. Whether you entrust us to manage the infrastructure that supports a single application or all of your data center operations, you can count on optimal security, redundancy, and cost-effective expansion capabilities as your IT requirements grow.
Excellent. So, Dennis, what can a customer expect from BusinessWays regarding IT services and solutions?
Well, ultimately, Rob, what happens is we can give them the highest level of system availability. We can give them integration with the best-in-class disaster and recovery solutions, local access to global capabilities, more than 25 managed services and data centers in North America and throughout Europe, service scalability, enhanceability, supportability, and flexibility.
Fantastic. Can you give us a specific look at some of the services that you provide?
Absolutely, Rob. Some of the services we can provide for customers are, one, service management services, proactive administrative management, monitoring, reporting, and support for today's operating systems. We can do storage services for them, data backup services for SAN services to support primary storage and information backup, as well as data protection and compliance requirements. Service replication services, server replication and virtual server replication for critical applications that must be available at all times, including activation, management, monitoring, problem solution, as well as managed failover and failback systems. Security services, monitoring, management, and support for 7x24x365 access to our certified technology, engineering, and security specialists. Network solutions, we've proven and reliable network connectivity for WAN, LAN, and Internet throughout your enterprise, with redundant and secure infrastructure solutions engineered for uninterrupted performance, and also monitoring services, notification of performance issues, and proactive testing of websites, applications, and appliances from our IT experts working around the clock on your behalf.
Wow. Wow. Do you want to give us an example of, that was a litany of the fact of the services that you can provide, so you're set up to do that much, which is huge. You want to take one or two of those and give us a specific example?
Sure. Well, for instance, we have a customer that was maintaining their own computer services. Trouble was, when their systems went down, they had to stop work, stop production, call a technician in, wait for the technician to show up, and then go resume back to work, depending how long that took and how long it took somebody to come over and fix the problem. Okay? So now what happens by fixing their services, we turn around, if their system crashes during the night or during the day, whatever, they may not even know it, but in the morning when they get in, they may get an e-notice that turns around and tells them, oh, by the way, at 3 o'clock this morning, your system crashed, and at 3:01 it was back up and running.
Wow. Can you give us an example and tell us, first of all, explain advanced hosting services and what it is and how you do it?
Absolutely. Well, it's a multi-platform support, including visualized systems. We use the sheer volume of customers to negotiate exceptional pricing and translate into the lowest cost possible for the product offerings that we offer.
Give us a little insight who some of these service providers are that you use to really get the mission critical items accomplished.
We support managed services and customers worldwide. We provide small customers with the cost-effective solutions that scale seamlessly as they grow, as well as the tools and technology and best-in-class support. We help medium and enterprise customers manage their applications more effectively in infrastructure management and intrigued in multi-data center locations that include failover and options and increased reliability and uptime scalability.
So give us three specific major companies that you're working with to provide these services.
Companies you may know, such as IBM, we've partnered with SunGard and DataPipe, to name just a few.
Wow. Wow. Very familiar names, very successful names. How do you actually perform the service?
Well, Rob, we accomplish this by performing an in-depth analysis of your current IT needs and services. We look at your IT budget and expenses, then show you how outsourcing some of these services can provide 30 to 60% savings on your ROI. It's no different than buying TVs and the way Walmart buys TVs and appliances. By sheer number and volume, we're able to save the customer money by sheer volume.
That's fantastic. Now, but accomplishing that is something else. How do you do it?
Well, BusinessWays has leveraged its size, experience, and sheer volume to negotiate key strategic partnerships and pricing arrangements that benefit you, our customer, Rob. Okay? Because we represent so many customers across the country, we've leveraged the sheer volume of large numbers to negotiate exceptional savings with the brand name suppliers. It's no different like we talked about buying a TV from Walmart.
Who do you service? Who are your customers? Give us an idea of that.
We support managed services customers nationwide and worldwide. We provide our small customers with cost-effective solutions that scale seamlessly as they grow, as well as tools, technology, and the best-in-class support. We help our medium and enterprise customers manage their applications more efficiently with infrastructure management and integrated multi-data center solutions that include failover options of increased reliability and time setup.
Now, Dennis, your geographic reach, tell us about that, because that's pretty exciting.
Well, our reach is actually global, and we have many U.S.-based organizations that have offices in multiple states across the United States and that also have offices overseas. Additionally, we have small companies, anywhere from 2 to 10 employees, that we can also help out. To summarize, we can save you money regardless of the size of your organization. We have your money and your services so you can put them to better use in other areas of your business. In most cases, we're able to save customers anywhere from 20 to 60% of their IT budget, depending on the company's size of their budget, age of their infrastructure. Couple that with increased uptime and reliability, and you have a recipe for success.
Fantastic. Dennis, for a viewer who's watching you now saying, I'm interested in learning more, is there a cost to explore these services for them?
No, absolutely not, Rob. There's no cost or obligation whatsoever. For our services, your only investment is a few minutes of your time because our services are paid for by our strategic partners. They receive more customers and they pass the savings on to you directly. Simply put, you either save money on your IT budget or you don't. It costs nothing to investigate and then make a logical decision. You can change or you can stay with your current supplier. It's your decision. I will say this, Rob, that after a few customers who decide not to take advantage of our services after they realize the savings involved.
Fantastic. One question that comes to mind is behind you is a poster that says big data, and it's become part of our jargon recently. What is big data?
Well, big data is all the data that you're keying into all your computers around the world daily. And what happens is CIOs are worried about where this big data is going and how can we retrieve it and what do we need to do. And honestly, the data being entered nowadays is becoming faster. It's more. Take in the world of, in medical, for instance, doctors need total, if I go from a doctor here in Boston to a doctor in Nashville, that doctor in Nashville needs all my charts, all my things. That's what big data is becoming. It's just becoming a way that they need access. They needed access right away, 7/24, 365.
No exceptions.
No exceptions. And that's the way the world is really going to nowadays.
Absolutely. It's faster and it's more instantaneous as well.
Absolutely.
And if used properly, for instance, in medicine, in healthcare, it's fabulous because people, especially older folks, can go from one part of the country to another and know that their charts, their records, their information can easily be transferred from one doctor to another, and they can feel more comfortable knowing that.
And not only just in the healthcare industry, but really any industry is becoming that way more and more. We have customers now, lawyers' offices, that are nationwide. We have one customer we service that's over 500 lawyers nationwide. All 500 lawyers need access to this information and be able to punch in anytime, day or night, wherever they are around the country and have access to this information.
And those 500 odd attorneys are spread across the country.
Absolutely.
Yep. Amazing.
So it is amazing with what's going on out there.
Fabulous. So the person watching you right now says, I'd like a little more information. How do they contact BusinessWays and you?
Well, there's a few ways you can contact me. You can call me directly, Dennis Amico, at area code 615-279-3438. That's area code 615-279-3438. Or send me an email with your contact information to dennis.amico, A-M-I-C-O, at businessways.com. Or you can visit our website at www.businessways.com.
Fantastic. We are grateful to you, sir, for having come to Boston, come in studio, and spend time with us and give forth this so valuable information.
Well, Rob, it's been my pleasure to be here, and thank you for having me on as your guest. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming in studio, Dennis. Continued success, sir.
We appreciate that. Thank you, Rob.
It's a joy. It's a pleasure. My guest today has been Dennis Amico, Managing Director, BusinessWays, headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee, and you have been watching this on Business A to Z, all here, nationally and internationally, on the UR Business Network.